All right, so the Bills took a couple days ago. They lost 21-0. So they're officially 2-1 to end the preseason. Looks like they're in pretty decent shape heading into the regular season. Unfortunately, Sam Darnold is going to miss some time. One of their quarterbacks who did get some time, him and Baker Mayfield have been actually halfway decent. But Darnold's going to be on the DL for a couple of weeks, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, maybe. But it is what it is. But they're rounded into shape, but they're all backing up Josh Allen anyway. Super duper star Josh Allen. And this game was flat, sloppy play. They were going to have a stinker. It was probably the best time to have a stinker instead of the regular season. And they even used the quarterback as a punter. Remember Matt Barkley from USC? Yeah, they even used him in this game as a punter, which is crazy. And this game also had a weather delay, which is bizarre too. A weather delay. Unless it's like some kind of typhoon or tornado or some massive lightning storms. We had a weather delay, which caused the start of the game. So that's very rare if it's not dangerous weather for football. But the other big story that I want to talk about a little bit is the punter situation. And by the way, if this is your first time here, welcome. Okay, I hope you like it enough to come back and subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell too. I don't want you missing content because I'm going to talk about the Bills, the Giants, the Jets. All three of them in a rotating fashion. And I'll be breaking news, recapping games throughout the season now. And I'll live stream whenever I can too. So if you like New York football, I'm doing all three. That's why I call it the Empire State Tripod. Okay, but last time I talk about their punter. Matt, what's his name? Ariaza. Unfortunately, he was accused of raping a girl, a 17-year-old girl, while he was in college, San Diego State University. Now, number one, it happened in college. Now, so that's a couple of years ago. But the fact is, any type of accusation like this is a terrible accusation to have attached here, right? Nobody wants to be accused of raping somebody, especially if they didn't do it. Now, it still remains to be seen as to whether he did it or not. I'm guessing it's being investigated, and if it is, then he'll probably go to jail, probably prison. And rightfully so if that's the case. But they did release him last night, so they got that detached from them, which is a good thing because they don't want that, and nobody wants that type of situation attached to them. And there's quite a few of these unfortunate situations that I've gone through in sports, and I hate domestic violence situations too, and unfortunately that's happened with football too. So I think the Bills did the right thing by releasing this guy, and this thing, if true again, it's absolutely terrible. It's terrible. So let me know what you think. Give me your feedback in the comments, right? And what would you have done? Would you have released him? I think it's smart that they released him. And how do you think the Bills look and this week? Now that we got some Giants playing today, we got some other teams playing. But now, after today, pretty much the preseason is going to be over. So this week I'm going to be previewing the Bills season. We'll go over the roster and I'll give you my predictions for the record. And I'm going to do the same for the Giants. And I'm going to do the same for the Jets. So you know what to do if you don't want to miss that stuff. Okay, it's going to be a fun week, and I'm really, really excited for the season to start. But folks, let me know what you think. Who's your team? Bills, Giants, Jets. Who's your squad? What do you think they're going to finish up as? What do you think their record's going to be based on the roster and based on how they're looking? And just the Bills are defending AFC East champs. Right? They were 11-6. I think they might have done that 2 years in a row. But they got better in the playoffs this past season too. And they brought in some serious veteran players to really complement that young dynamic roster that they have on the defensive side, especially Von Miller and some of these other guys, like Lawson, some serious guys. And a lot of the best teams have always had good veteran defenders. That's exactly what the Bills have done to complement what they already have going. So smart for them. So they're going to be a really good team this year, I think. And again, with Josh Allen at the helm, it's really, really hard to not be confident. But you folks, let me know what you think. Let's get into this one. Talk to you later.